Welcome back to another video on 21st Century Opinion. My name is Emmy, if you didn't already know.
And this is your boy Johnny Boy the Great, aka Johnny Boy the Great Abu Gandhi. I'm sure you know by now, and if you don't know, it means that's your first time visiting our channel. So subscribe below, share, comment,
and give this video a thumbs up. What are we talking about for today's video?
So for today, we will talk about whether it's acceptable for you to watch porn in your relationship.
Is it acceptable?
Something like that. I think it shouldn't matter. Do you think it's acceptable?
I think to a certain extent, if you are obsessed with watching porn in your relationship, it's not acceptable. As long as you can understand the difference between what you're watching and what reality is, or what reality is going to be, then it's acceptable.
What do you mean what reality is and what reality is?
Well, a lot of times when people watch porn, they expect like their sex life to be like what they're watching, or they have unrealistic expectation. Like they watch someone on TV, they watch a woman perform whatever they're doing, like, and then they expect that from their spouses, and it's like this is someone performing, this is an actor, and this is real life. Like, you gotta know the difference. And you can't let that control your sex life. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be like, oh, this is what I saw, this is what I see in porn, this is how they act, this is how it goes, this is the noises that they make, and you're not doing these things, so you're not the right person for me. Like, you can't let what you see in porn control your perspective or your relationship and your real life relationship. Whatever.
So should a woman be against it, or?
I don't know. It depends on your relationship. Like, if your man is gonna come to you and be like, our sex life is boring because that's not what I saw in porn, or like that's not how the girls act in porn, then you should be against it. You should like have the conversation with your partner, like, hey, this is affecting our relationship. What you're seeing is it's never gonna happen in real life, or it's never gonna go down that way. But if it's like, you know, the person is just doing it on their own time, just to pass time, to entertain themselves, then it's their problem.
Yeah, I think it shouldn't matter. Just like she said, I think it shouldn't matter if that's how you can please yourself and that's what you enjoy, then go ahead. Like, I don't think you in a relationship should be in jail or anything. This is America. This is a free world, you know. You're free to do whatever you want. As long as you're not cheating on me, you're watching somebody else, then that's you. Again, what she said is make sure you know the difference between reality and what's been act, right? Certain position they might do on these things is possibly not possible in real life. It's like made up or something, right? So you gotta understand those. You cannot have desire from what you're watching, right? As long as those are not the case, and you're not cheating on your partner if you're just watching porn, right? So
your sexual desires can't be based on what you saw in porn.
Even though the Bible might say differently, though, you know, watching porn might be considered a sin, right? Because you're pleasing yourself, and in reality, the Bible is saying you pleasing yourself is you cheating on your partner, right? Because you're supposed to rely on your partner for that. If you can finally get away, then it's not love. Basically, it's a complicated thing. For those religious people that are out there, I just felt like I had to include y'all.
So it's up to you. It's based on your personal perspective of it, based on how it's impacting your relationship.
So why do you think people are against it? Like, most females don't like when their partner watch that thing.
I think one of the reasons is because they come back and expect things to be what they were watching, or they start demanding things like, I don't know, like just like this or whatever. Like, they start asking for things that their partner's not comfortable with, and then at the same time, it's like, if you find more joy in watching porn than like having a sexual relationship with your partner in real life, then there is an issue there as well. So if you're enjoying that more than you're enjoying actual contact in real life, then you yourself, like, you don't need anyone to tell you that you have a problem. You yourself should realize, like, I have a problem, I'm an addict, I need to pull back from this.
you don't think it's insecurity? Like you think like the female might think like the girls in those sites or whatnot look better than me or whatnot. You know, they'll be attracted to me. I think it might be something like that too.
And if that's the reason, then it's not your fault. I mean, obviously, if your partner feels insecure about you watching porn, you should be willing to please them and make them happy and stop watching it. But that's also not your fault if they're insecure. Like, insecurity has to do within yourself, right? If you're insecure, like, about what he's watching, you're insecure about yourself, then you shouldn't be mad, like, oh, you watching porn, blah, blah. If you tell him that you're not happy about it, he should stop doing it, because...
Yeah, basically, well, my opinion on this thing, I think basically, I think if you can avoid watching porn while you're in a relationship, it's better, right? Because it stops you from getting unrealistic desires, or when you please yourself, you don't feel the need to have your partner in your life anymore. Sort of what I'm saying. Like if I could do this or whatnot, like part of what holds relationship is your sexual life as well, right? So if you're getting that from somewhere else, or if you can please yourself, then that's one bond you literally breaking from your relationship, and that's a major part of your relationship. And
I agree. If you could get away from it, like there are so many ways it could impact your relationship, and even whether your partner is happy with it or not, like you shouldn't be obsessed with it.
But then again, for my guys out there that like say, if it gotta go, man. Right?
You don't need it. You shouldn't be watching it. If you want to watch it, that's fine. But you should have the discussion with your significant other, whoever you are with. See how you feel about it.
I think in some cases it might be the girl's fault too. Like for example, some women are not intimate, or they like become what we talked about the one of those previous video about women seeing sexual life with their spouse as a chore, right? If you see it like that and the guy needs to be pleased or something like that, then it gets to the point where like, all right, then if you don't want to do it, then I'll do it myself. And then with that, the guy doing it himself, then you guys become more distant, and now you blame the guy. Now it's your fault. Like if you don't build an intimate relationship in the beginning, then you cannot be jealous when you see your friends over there is intimate and whatever, feeding each other food and kissing each other or love your body and everything, right? So what you do in the beginning of that relationship has a lot to do of how that relationship become. With all that being said, some people are just addicted to sex and you cannot change them. So
if you can't change them, run away from them. Stop trying to change them. But in conclusion, yes, porn can affect your relationship. So if you can stay away from it, stay away from it. And if you can't stay away from it, then you're probably addicted to it. Like if you seriously feel like, oh, I need to watch porn, oh, I'm a zombie if I don't watch porn.
If you watch it more than twice a week, you have a problem.
You shouldn't be watching it, like, you know what I mean?
If you watch it twice a day, go see a doctor.
it's your personal preference. It's something to discuss with your partner, but it's better if you just stay away from it completely. Everybody's happy if you stay away completely.
Now, do you think it's disrespectful? Because I see one person acts like, yo, is it, oh, I'm against my man watching porn, and he took my phone and watched it on my phone now. Do you think it's disrespectful, or what the person should do?
If you against him watching it, and he knows, like, I'm against you watching porn, I don't want you watching it to begin with, like, why are you watching it on my phone? I think it is disrespectful, and you need to sit down and have a serious conversation, and he needs to take the conversation serious. Like, if I'm telling you I'm uncomfortable with you doing something and I don't like it, and you continue to do it, and you do it in my face, something's wrong. Those are red flags. Run away from red flags. Don't wait for stop waiting around for people to change. Stop waiting around for people to come around.
So what do you think last question though, what do you think is more dangerous, the guy actually cheating on you or watching porn?
I think cheating is more dangerous, obviously.
Okay. Well, anyway guys, oh yeah, it's time to get into that
inspirational
topic. Yeah, that's not how you do it, bro. Now it's time for Inspiring Journey. Okay. Alright. What do you have? What do you have for them today?
For my inspiring quote for today, I would like to say, don't forget to spend time with your loved ones and your family members, whether it's your mom, your brothers, your siblings. Don't forget to spend time with them. They're not going to be around forever. Tomorrow is not promised. You know, all the cliches and stuff, they are true. When you have the time to spend with your loved ones, spend it. Visit your mom, visit your grandma, visit your grandparents.
Crap, I forgot what I was
You had nothing to say.
I forgot. Yeah, I actually have nothing to say, but you know, it's inspiring journey right here, so I have to come up with something.
You gotta pull something out of the hat.
Yeah. What if I say unrealistic expectation is dangerous? Yeah, that
Tying
makes sense.
it back to the video.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Unrealistic expectation
is dangerous. So, if you can keep yourself away from unrealistic expectation, unrealistic desire, you know, things that are not possible, you know, it will help you a lot in life. So, when you know you cannot get something or you don't have a proper plan into getting something, do not expect it, because it will just make your life miserable for no reason, right? Just because you see the girl can take, I want to stop.
Whatever. Anyway, thank you for tuning back in. Don't try to steal my moment.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Thank you for tuning back in to watching the video with us. If you have not subscribed yet, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's right there.
Then again, you see, we talk about people's question or whatnot. So if you have a question or something you want us to talk about,
leave a comment down
leave
below.
a comment down below, or email us, call us, text us, whatever.
Follow us on Instagram. What's our Instagram?
I don't know, but it will be somewhere.
Our Instagram will be down below in the description box. So follow us on Instagram. If you have a comment, questions, you could ask us anywhere that you feel comfortable with.
Alright, and for those of you that ask questions that we haven't covered yet, don't worry, we'll come back to you sometimes. Don't worry.
Thank you for watching. Peace.